Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would go through my Spotify playlist. This is kind of one of the first video ideas I thought of when I decided I wanted to start a channel for funsies. I don't know, I love making playlists, and I make one for like every possible mood and vibe. I have over 50 playlists on my Spotify. I don't know. Maybe one of these will inspire you to make a playlist. Or, I don't know. I just thought it would be something fun. So, let's get into it. So this is gonna look a little weird because I'm filming on my phone, but also looking at my computer. So this is my profile. If you wanna add me, it's Randy_Lockman. It says I have 54 public playlists. Now, a couple of them are playlists I made for my parents because they also use my Spotify. So I don't have those downloaded on my phone, but they are public, I guess, if you wanted to listen to them. So I guess let's go from the bottom, like the first playlists made. This is, I think, my very first playlist I ever made. That's a Wrap. I create a description and add a new cover photo for every single playlist I make. So That's a Wrap, what is a bunch of rap songs. I don't really listen to this playlist a ton anymore, so therefore I also don't add to it a ton. So these are very circa high school, 2016, 2017, 2018. So yeah, kind of some older rap songs. Nothing that's personally been updated, but next we have From the Magic of Walt Disney. The description I put, "To all who come to this happy place, welcome." I thought that was cute. These are all Disney songs from Disney movies. I have another one that we'll get to that's another Disney related, but these are like Disney movies. Yeah, sometimes I'm just in the vibe for a little Disney action. This one, Ha Yi, is my country playlist. So there are 250 songs on this. That's kind of crazy. A lot of these are songs I grew up listening to. I feel like I listened to country when I was growing up, so a lot of these are from like early 2000s. I don't really listen to country a ton, like recent country, so there's that. This one I thought was super clever when I created this. This is my sad playlist. It's called Honey Nut Filios. Just Cry It Out. I thought the playlist name was kind of catchy. So these are all just sad songs. If you need a good cry, it's the playlist for you. Sometimes you just need a good cry. Scholastic Book Fair is another one I think is a really funny playlist title. These are the best of the 2000s and the 2010s. So these are all this is my throwback playlist for sure. So that's fun. JB, back when he was good. I'm just kidding, he's still good, but this is old school Justin Bieber. This is when it was good. I feel like I should probably add a couple more. There's gotta be more. But yeah, old school JB for the most part. I would love it if Justin Bieber did an Eras tour. Disney Kid. This is the other Disney playlist I was talking about. And you're watching Disney Channel. So these are all songs from either like Disney Channel movies or Hannah Montana, Disney Channel shows. So that's kind of the difference between the two Disney ones, is like either this is like solely Disney Channel, and then the other ones are Disney movies. So these are just so iconic. Iconic. Next one is Wild 94.1. So in sophomore year of high school, I think it was, I went to Sarasota with some friends. Wild 94.1 is actually the radio station that we were listening to down there. And these are like the main songs that were on repeat when we were down there. So it was just kind of a vibe. It's kind of a throwback. Not a lot of songs, very niche. Like I Spy, wow, that's such a throwback. So yeah, these are kind of old school, but also like, I don't know, I just thought it was so fun, and it was such a vibe for the time. Sunshine on a Cloudy Day are all of my like indie vibes songs. Like I've got a lot of Vance Joy on here, the Lumineers, yeah. POV, You Miss Dance. These are all songs that I'd either dance to, or there was a number that used this song in any of the recitals that I was in. Some of them are kind of just ones that I think would be good, but for the most part, there's already been a dance to it, either that I did or someone I know. Yeah. Chill. Oh, this is one I don't listen to a whole lot. Slow Rap. I should listen to this more. This is good. Chance the Rapper. Yeah. Sometimes slow rap is just the move. Be Happy. These are songs that just get you jazzed and pumped up. I need to listen to this one a little bit more too. I thought that one was fun. This point in my life, yellow was my favorite color, so just for the vibes. Oh, covers. Like the description said, sometimes covers are better, and I stand by that. So these are just different covers that I have found that I really enjoyed. I should add to this more because honestly, covers of songs are so good. Wisconsin State Water Ski. This is probably one of my, maybe one of my longest playlists. As you all know, I'm a water skier and I show ski, so it's a whole production. So there are songs. So, this is kind of a go-to when I am, for one, when it is about to be state. I listen to this to get me pumped up and excited, like the week before. So these are all songs that I think would be good in a show, have been used by a past team in a past year, or something that a team I've been on has used. Some of them are just like really good for anything. Some of them are very niche for like a theme. And some of them are good for dances, because sometimes I choreograph for my teams for ballet dances. So some of these are kind of things that I've thought of that would be good for dance contenders. So yeah, that's a really, really killer playlist. Love that one. Summer 18. Sometimes I did songs of the summer. So you'll see that it's kind of a songs that summed up my summer. It's kind of a thing that comes up a lot. Not a ton of songs on here. So 2018, these were the songs I was listening to the most, I guess. Born in the Wrong Decade. I was really into like 60s, 70s, the Beatles, those kinds of songs. So These are my kind of 60s, 70s. Yeah. Is there a couple? No, it's mainly 60s and 70s. A little bit of 80s in there. 2 a.m. windows down. When I don't listen to this anymore. When I made this playlist, it was the songs that were my kind of repeat songs. And songs that I would drive with my windows down, obviously. So these are just kind of some throwbacks for me. Yeah, these were my favorites at that time. Sad hick vibes are sad country songs because, as the description says, sad country music hits different. So yeah, that's kind of a good one. There's a couple of followers on that one. Who hurt you? That's me and my friend Josh from high school. For when you just need to scream. Sometimes you just need to give it something, and driving around while listening to this can cure your anger. These are angry songs. Here's another 2019 summer. These are the songs of my 2019 summer. Wow. I should go back and listen to these more often. Fucking with Andy. This is every Vance Joy song. And fun fact, this past September, I went to go see Vance Joy in concert. So this was a big contender, big play when we were anticipating that concert, getting ready for it. King of Country. This is all Luke Combs. If I were to go to another concert soon, I would 100% go to a Luke Combs concert because I know a lot of his music. If I go to a concert, I want to know like a ton of their music. Just art major things. I made this when I was a freshman in college. Only an art major would have a playlist like this. My freshman year, I didn't really listen to it the rest of the time, but my freshman year when I was in like the foundation classes and we were just working, they would let us listen to music. So I made my own playlist just for that kind of time. I don't know, like they were just songs that were like slow, soothing to me, made me feel inspired. I just kind of wanted something that was in the background and I wasn't focusing on it. Like I wanted to be able to focus on my project and my art, but have something going on. So I don't really know. It was just kind of whatever called to me to be on that playlist. Fa la la, Christmas vibes. I love Christmas so much. Christmas for me starts in November. So oh, I haven't listened to this in a long time. TikTok songs that low-key slap. This is when I re-downloaded TikTok once it became TikTok and not Musical.ly anymore. I was in college because I didn't really watch TikToks when I was in high school. So let's see, I downloaded that in 2019. Re-downloaded it, so these are all very much with the 2019 TikTok trends. Throwback. Yeah. This is a playlist I made for my boyfriend. These are songs that reminded me of him or that we would listen to a lot. It's fun and cute. Eden is another band I would so go see. I actually was supposed to go to the rave and see Eden in concert, but then COVID shut it down. So these are all songs by Eden. Control Shift Alt. Getting Gains. This is my workout playlist. Just stuff that makes me feel motivated. I don't really listen to it. Get Swole. Yeah, LOL. I don't actually go to an actual gym. I just work out at home. Who am I trying to kid? Wanna play some Pong, my party playlist. Oh, Daydreamin'. I love this playlist. I need to listen to this more. Lost in Thought. I actually listened to this a lot sophomore year of college. These songs I would just be able to put in the background, and for some reason I would just feel super creative and inspired. Like if I needed to get something done art-wise, I would just put this playlist on and it would work. It would do its magic for me. Toyota RAV4. That was my first car in high school. It was a Toyota RAV4. So these were the songs that we would listen to the most. Rolling the windows down. An ode to my first car. Main character type shit. Self-explanatory. Makes you feel like the main character. I like the description. POV, you're riding a bike down the middle of the road while the sun is setting. Yeah. Gives you all that main character energy. That's a good one. I like that one. Sing It Girl. A set list for my car concerts. These are songs that I convince myself I can somewhat sing. But I only listen to it if I am having a long car ride alone by myself and no one else is in the car. Sometimes, if I'm falling asleep, I need to put this playlist on so I can belt it out and wake myself up. Fun fact, I can't actually sing. Juice Box. These are all Juice WRLD songs. R.I.P. Juice WRLD. Oh, these two are so funny. I made these at like 4 a.m. Both of these. When I couldn't sleep one night in college. Grinding in a sweaty high school gym. High school dances but Catholic school edition. All songs, except they're so explicit. We must not have played the explicit version. There's no way that we actually played explicit versions like this at school. But these were every single school dance at my high school. These were the songs that were played. Circa junior year. That's a funny description. Yeah, so basically all rap songs that I listened to junior year, specifically when I first started to be able to drive and had my own car. I listened to this recently and I was like, what was I thinking? Some of this rap music, I was like, wow, this isn't even good. Sometimes it's fun to look back. Oh, the fun fact that this playlist cover was actually taken at my school. Someone in the science room made the skeletons hold hands. A musical icon. Every Mamma Mia song from the first and the second movie. I have this, the second, like the Mamma Mia 2, I have that on vinyl. Oh, these two are playlists I made for my parents. Blast from the Past and then Yeehaw. So Blast from the Past is their 80s music that they like to listen to. The Rents took over and needed to rock. These were all requested. And every time that they need a new song on their playlist, I have to add it for them because they can't figure that out. And then Yeehaw. So now I have 2 country playlists because apparently my country playlist isn't good enough for the parents. Even though like I'd say half of these are on my actual country playlist too. So I had to make Yeehaw and then I had to change mine to be Haw Yee. They have a couple on here that I think they requested that was a little older that I don't have on mine, but for the most part, this is the exact same playlist, but whatever. Whatever, anything to appease the parents. So you're trying to study all instrumental songs because if I'm focusing, I can't listen, like I can't have noise going on in the background with words. So these are all instrumentals. Yeah, chill low-key instrumentals is the way to go. So I played this when I was doing homework. Sometimes now I play it when I'm reading, because yet again, I can't listen to something with words in it. I don't know how people listen to music and read a book at the same time. I applaud you. Next, edits and such. Very small playlist, but all songs that would be good to make a video edit to. There was a hot moment when I was really into making video edits. I also was in charge of my ski team's Instagram at one point, and I was doing edits, but yeah, just I needed some place to catalog them in case you ever need them again. Crisp Air Insider is my fall playlist. Cozy sweaters, coffee cups, Gilmore Girls, falling leaves. They just remind me of fall and give me fall vibes, or literally say it in the title, but it's my fall playlist. POV here in Euphoria. All Euphoria songs. I heard the new season's actually gonna finally come out, and I feel like it's not gonna be good, so. Getting Fabulous is my getting ready playlist. I don't use it often. I'd listen to it mainly if I was getting ready to go out with my friends in college. Just songs that got me hyped. Songs that cure my seasonal depression. This is kind of like my spring playlist, I would say. Once it's above 45 degrees, I'm a whole new person. So these are all songs that I like to listen to, like rolling the windows down. That's like the perfect 50-degree weather vibe. Sunday morning. This is kind of just like a chill but happy and upbeat playlist. I made it originally like Sunday morning. Sundays and mornings are always like my chores. So it's a good like cleaning the house, doing laundry playlist. Songs of summer of 2022. This is when I got my new car and I had a free subscription to Sirius XM for a minute. I think like a year I was given a free subscription. So I was able to get a lot of these because that's what was being played. Teenage Dirtbag is what I imagine the cool kids listened to when I was a child. They're kind of like alternative rock songs from like the early 2000s. It's kind of a banger of a playlist. Where are we at here? Oh, College Gang. These are songs that we would play to pregame, or songs that would be at the bars that I liked the most. Not a long playlist, but a really fun playlist. And songs of summer 2023. Some good ones. I actually did not make a playlist for summer of 2024 last summer. Just wasn't feeling it, I guess. And then The New Directions. And that's what you missed on Glee. I love that cover. So yeah, all Glee songs. Not every single Glee song, because they have so many, but Glee songs of all the ones that I actually enjoy. Sometimes I listen to this. It's just kind of fun. Big Sean, Big Country. I call my dad Big Sean. This is his really oldies country playlist that he requested that I make for him. And fun fact, he listens to this so much that he completely ruined my Spotify Wrapped. And every single like song, I think there was like maybe one or two things from my Spotify Wrapped that were actually of mine. Everything else was from him listening to that playlist. A Country Summer. I want to add to this more this year, but country songs that just exude summer vibes. I definitely want to add to this more, but yeah. sometimes like a Midwest summer country song, such a vibe. And then this is my most recent playlist that I made at the beginning in January, because if you don't know and you're not a dancer, that is when UDA Nationals is. So everyone likes to call it their dance Super Bowl. This is my Super Bowl for sure, always. So songs that I really liked from the last, like, specifically the last 2 years, but a couple from a couple years past, like Always There for University of Minnesota and the Ohio State rivalry. Always Waiting for LSU's hip hop. They always come out with a bang. Yeah. I was just like in such a slump after this year's because it was so good. And there's the U of M team this year's. So yeah. Hello, this is editing me. I realized that for some reason my summer 24 playlist was not like appearing in my Spotify when I was filming this. So here's my summer 24 playlist. It is a thing. I was wondering. I was like, I always make one. I was wondering why that wasn't there. So this is the summer of T Swift and August Moon. So I read The Idea of You this summer, and then I immediately watched the movie, and I'm like kind of obsessed with some of the songs from it, so that's why there's a bunch of songs from that, and the band in that movie is called August Moon. So, but yeah, here is Summer of 24. No idea why this wasn't showing up, because obviously it's a public playlist, but there we go. There's that little insert too. That is my Spotify. These are all the playlists I have. I hope you enjoyed this video. Just kind of want to give a little tour of my Spotify because I think it's kind of fun, but maybe that's just me. Maybe you got some song suggestions, playlist suggestions. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff, and I will see you later.